to the top. And I refresh it when she gets easy.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Craftin'. We're here with creative partner Linda Hansen and her husband Lee. Linda is going to be creating tonight with graphic 45 paper and some vintage photos. Linda, if you want to tell everyone a little what you're doing and introduce yourself.
All right. Well, I'm Linda Hansen from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I have my husband Lee here helping tonight. You'll have to excuse me. I've got a little cold, so if I cut out, he said he's gonna pick up for me. But we're excited to use some new paper, some graphic 45.
Marshall is from Prescott, Arizona.
Awesome. I hope you can. We'll move it here, so make sure you all can see it.
I am just typing in a caption, sharing over to the Play to Create group.
Awesome.
And then, yeah, let's see the comments. Hi, Tracy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Stacy. Okay, perfect. So yeah, tonight's Craftin' is going to be creative partner Linda Hansen. I don't think there are any major announcements. We're still doing National Craft Month. So if you're interested in DIY projects and things like that, I'll post the link into the chat. But other than that, we will just get started with Linda.
Awesome. Thank you, Sonia.
You're welcome.
So we have Linda Bentley on, I see.
Yep, from Kelowna and
from New York.
Darlene is on.
From Grand Rivers, Kentucky.
And Linda Brock is on. Cindy, Michelle, New York. Wow. Thank you for joining us. Oh, from Riverside, Jane. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I am so
Starship Enterprise and James Kirk is from.
I am so glad you guys joined us tonight. We Lee's been gone all week and I've had a rough week here. So but I've been so excited. I did not want to cancel tonight at all. This is a new paper line that just came out from Graphic 45. It's called Let It Be, B-E-E, like a bumblebee.
Like the Beatles song?
Yeah, Let It Be.
Oh, I could sing that.
No. Don't sing. Don't start that, dear. All right, so I'm going to get the paper out. This is the layout that we're going to do. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of templates. And you guys know me, I love to layer. But tonight we're going to keep it simple because the paper is going to speak. The templates are going to complement the paper. The paper is going to complement the templates. It's going to be so nice. You're going to love this. And you don't have to have a lot of templates. Like I said, the paper will speak. So anyway, here we go.
Debbie's on from Florida. Rhonda's on.
Hey, guys. Yeah, Gracie's in her kennel again. She's not happy. She's been a brat the last couple of days. And so she's getting some kennel time. I'm sorry about the glare on this. You want to turn the one button up there on the light, make it a little warmer. I should have checked this earlier. It's so funny because I have one big window in here and I get beautiful light during the day, but when it gets dark, everything just glares. And I got a ring light. Just turn one of those and see what we get. No, that makes it dim. It's the other one. There you go. Nope, go the other way. We'll get it, guys. There, that'll work. That works. Okay.
Take the bulb out if you want.
Don't take the bulb out. All right. So this is Graphic 45, the Let It Be. Okay. The collection pack, it actually comes with 2 sheets of stickers too. And I was so impressed with this, but so we're just gonna go right through it so you can see it.
Cindy
if you don't
said
have it.
She's already bought it.
Woohoo! All right.
And Julie's on from South Carolina. We're going there this fall, actually, to
there's
Conway area. We're towards the beach there.
There's a lot of cut aparts, and this looks like a honeycomb yellow, like the bee honeycomb. There's 2 sheets.
Sherry from Casa Grande.
And then We've got the red with the little bees on it and some polka dots. And then you got green polka dots on the back. Got 2 sheets there. I love this one. We're gonna use this one for sure. This is the black with polka dots, and then the yellow and kind of creamy yellow stripes. They're not straight. They're kind of like wavy. Kind of reminds me of the old seersucker pattern material that you used to make little girls' dresses out of, and I had a couple of those. So anyway, then we have this one. It's got little bees and some. It's not a true red and it's not an orange. So I guess it's a red orange. Little flowers on there. Just simply the colors just pop.
Jackie's on from Maryland. We have 3 people on from Michigan.
Awesome. I'll tell you about Michigan here in a little bit. So we got red on the back with little bitty tiny flowers. We've got some more cut aparts. And we've got black with kind of yellowy gold bees all over.
And all this came in one package.
All
right?
this came in one. And then we've got this one. It has the beehives. It has like, let it be, be happy. And on the back, it is honeycomb yellow with black stripes. And it looks like Hawkeye paper. So if you're a Hawkeye fan, hey, guess what? You got some
Or
paper in
prison
here.
stripes.
So, and then on this, this black paper is also graphic 45. See if I can pick it up without losing everything. And the back is more yellow sunflowers. So that is the graphic 45. Oh, I should show you the sheets, the sticker sheets. All right.
Okay, we
And then-
have another one I joined from Georgia, originally from Michigan.
Awesome. Okay, so these are your sticker sheets. I've got one I took out because I used it on a card, but actually I used 2. Great sticker selection. They give you some numbers and a lot of little corners you can use for your photos. They even give you a banner that you can use across your page. Just really, really nice. So
I had a question on where you got the paper.
at my local store, Scrap Mania here in town, she's got a bunch of it, and she's got the
It's a
the
pretty
12 by
popular
12.
paper. I think it's available a lot of places, but
and the
Stacy definitely has it.
8x8, and then she has the ephemera. So yeah, she's got it all there. So if you want it, you can call her at 319-377-9999. And
We have Minnesota. We have Louisiana.
so, okay, I'm going to show you one thing though first, okay? This is not the only line that I worked with. I've already done one, and I want to show you what I mean by graphic 45. Okay, busyness, busy paper, like I put on there. So this is from the Cottage Life. It's another new collection. All right, these are old
But
photos.
that's graphic 45.
Yeah, this
also.
is graphic 45 also. I just did this one first. Now, you see it's all busy, but what I did on this one, instead of using like a subtle sheet with the dots, I used a bold print for my background, and I built up. In other words, usually we do it the opposite way, but this way I went with lighter prints, not as busy prints toward the top. And I also, this is a really good thing for Kiwi Lane people who like graphic 45. If you put a solid piece or pretty close to solid piece in between the layers, you will get a nice blend.
It
Okay.
makes a contrast from one color
Yeah.
as you transition.
Now, as you can see here, I didn't do it, and there's just a little bit of a distinction between the two, but it's not as much as these. And this is just the paper, the templates, the paper, and pictures, and that's it. And these are the old antique or vintage photos. The pictures we got from Lee's mom before she passed away. She didn't have very many, but I'm slowly getting them
And
scrapbooked.
actually, it's my great grandmother. And I think I'm in one of those.
You're right.
pictures.
There's Lee. He's right in
Yeah.
there, little guy.
Messing my
So,
diaper.
but
That's how little I was.
I am going to embellish this with some of the ephemera that come with it. And then I will post this one along with the other. But I wanted you to see this, that you can go from not a lot of pattern, build your patterns on top, or you can go from the pattern and go lighter up with your patterns. Make sense? Hope so. All right. So we are going to work with some more vintage pictures. Again, like I said, these are Lee's family. This is a 5x7 with a 5x7 mat.
And always she will, once she posts it, she'll list all the templates.
Yep.
And all the techniques and things that she does.
So anyway, this is a 4x6. I think it's a 4x6 photo. You know, the old vintage ones, they're not exactly like what our templates are, because back then different cameras did different sizes.
Tammy said hi.
Hello, this one here is a 4x5. We got a 4x4 with a mat of a 4x4 mat, but it's actually 4.5 by 4.5. And I put two 2x2 minis. They're just a little bit bigger, but they're going to be smaller.
Most of these pictures were taken with an old box camera.
All right, we've got a 5x7. I know some of you were wanting to know how to do a 5x7. Same way you do all the rest of them. You just put your design out, put your template out where you want it, and easy peasy. So this is Lee's grandma and grandpa. And this is them also, his grandma and grandpa. This is his real mom and his adopted mom. And then we've got this one. This is his great grandmother and his great uncle. Is that what you say? Seymour? Maybe an uncle?
Great uncle.
Great uncle. Okay. So this is your grandma's mom.
Great uncle. I don't remember.
But no,
yes.
but this is your great, okay.
That's, yes.
And her name was?
Lottie.
And this is
Litchfield, Illinois.
Yeah. And then here's Lottie again. And the pictures get smaller. Remember I told you sometimes it'll happen. And this,
she was born in 1890, I think it was.
yeah. And this was their home. And we think it was in Litchfield. We think
Yes.
so. Right. So that's what I'm going to use for the pictures. I got a surprise to show you to do with these. So the templates that I'm using are Abbey Road 1A, 1B, 3A, 3B, and Cedar Trails 3A, 3B. Captions from our journal, captions 4, I think, no, 5. It's 5. And then we've got Pocket Full of Sunshine monthly kit. I believe it was September 2020. And so we're using the sunflower out of that. And I only had 2, but I'm going to put another flower down here. Okay. All right. So any questions so far? That you guys
Paul
got?
is on from Michigan again. So we have about a half a dozen on from Michigan. Shall we share a little bit of that while you're getting
Why don't you tell them all about it?
It was who was it who reached out? Miss
Sharon.
McDonald.
Yeah.
Sharon?
Yeah.
Which I don't know if she's on tonight or not, but she had mentioned about that there's a scrapbook called a convention or whatever.
Mega Meet.
A mega meet. Is that what it is?
Yep.
It's in Novi, which is west of Detroit. And it just so happens it's right around my birthday in May. I think it's May 5th and 6th, something like that. So we looked at it. We need to get our motorhome out anyway. I said, shoot, let's go. So she signed up for it. And she's cropping, I believe, all day on Friday.
Well, I'm
You're
not
gonna
sure
do
yet.
that.
I might do Thursday, and then Friday we're going to meet up with Sharon and anybody else from Michigan that's going to the Mega Meet. We're going to meet up
Or from
Friday.
any other state that wants to go to the mega meet.
We're doing Friday shopping and lunch is what we're doing. So, yeah, I'm excited. It'll be our first trip out with the new motorhome. So looking forward to that.
Find
Oh,
out
and I
how
forgot
many
this template.
issues are
This
in it.
is large bracket number 2. I forgot about that one. All right. So,
And you're right, Tammy, that might be Mother's Day weekend. I think it normally is. So, yeah, so we're gonna go to the big Michigan.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do it with the bottom because this is my biggest one that's gonna show.
We're actually staying at a
Or do I
campground
wanna do
just
that?
west of Novi, something lake. I can't
let's see.
remember. They told me it's about 10 minutes from where the
Yellow, black.
convention is.
Let's
So
do red.
we're looking forward to it.
Let's do red. All right. Now, some of these patterns, remember, if they're one direction like this one.
Darlene says we're gonna love it. She goes every year.
Awesome. So we'll have to hook up, guys. Like I said, I think I'm doing the Thursday crop, and then Friday I'm gonna shop. So, and do lunch or whatever you girls want. But we've got a one-way pattern. So remember the little trick if this is where your template is the direction it goes on your layout, you want to put it on your paper. This needs to be on top, and then we're going to slide it off, slide it under, and flip it over. Okay, that's how you do the one direction. So, and I don't believe I need to do that with this. So I've got 3A, I'm going to get 3B. Now, for those of you who have never used Kiwi Lane templates, you're missing out. You need to get some because they are amazing.
Mega Meat is so cool.
It sounds like it's huge. But anyway, so the reason we have an A and a B, of course, is you got a 2-page layout. But it makes it easy for cutting out. So you put your first template on the edge of your paper, take your pencil, draw all the way along it. Don't move the template. Put your other one right on top. It fits just like a little piece of puzzle. And you make a line next to that.
Fits like a glove.
Exactly.
And then you just got to do the straight line. Then you just got to do one cut.
Yep,
right?
exactly. Yep.
As long as you can see it on the busy paper.
Oh, I got this.
I do want to say Sandy from Arkansas says hello, but she's so happy to see you're scrapping old photos. She said, I need some ideas for a heritage album that she's planning to do. She finds it challenging to find papers to go with old photos. I think the thing that I'd comment, now Linda will give you the right answer. This is just opinion according to Lee, which between that and Nickel might get you a cup of coffee grounds, not coffee, but
Yeah.
you know, the paper is really busy. But I told Linda earlier when she was laying some of the paper out, I remember my grandmother's house had the old plaster with the horsehair in it, and it had wallpaper on it, and it looked just like wallpaper she had that I remember. Of course, they put paneling over it in the late 60s, early
Yep.
70s. But, you know, the papers look so busy and people get paranoid. They're afraid of it. But quite frankly, as you notice, these pictures are all black and white, which is the best we could get, that my grandparents and great grandparents could get. And they really work well together with some of the busy paper because it looks like a picture that was almost like hanging on their wall, which I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Exactly. He's so smart. Don't you guys? Don't you feel so lucky for
Not
me?
really. So from Arkansas, I got family in Arkansas,
All right. We're gonna
Hot Springs area. I'd like to go see them again.
we are gonna do the slide flip on this one, guys. Okay. it's
Stacy
dark.
does say if you go by in Michigan, she has a warehouse there.
Do you
No
need me to bring
shins.
something back? And bring them back? I can do that. Whatever I can get in the motorhome. You might have to wait a while though, because we're going to Nashville after that.
So Tricia
All
said
right.
she usually goes to it. She usually goes on Fridays. So Linda will be there for sure, Tricia.
Yep. Okay, so this is the side I want, but it's too dark to see. So I'm gonna slide it off, slide it under, flip it over. Okay. And if I did it right, I should have no problem.
Paula can't make it there this year. She usually goes, but she has a funeral this year.
Oh, I'm so
So, I'm
sorry.
sorry to hear that.
That's no fun. We had enough last year.
Molly's gonna go to it on Friday or taking classes on Thursday and Friday,
Woohoo!
and then she's gonna be on the floor on Saturday. I saw there's somebody there actually selling Kiwi Lane. I don't know who it is, but yeah,
We're gonna meet him.
you know, make sure you use the vendors that are there. But if not, always look up Linda. She'll help you. She'll probably have all her templates with her anyway. And
Just my personal ones. I'm not taking all the classes. That's no.
but your personal one says all of them. So
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
see
yeah.
if they
Oh
don't
yeah, I
them.
have them
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you set next, we can share. No problem at all. Okay, so we're gonna cut this one. You guys can see the line a little
I'll
better.
have to look
here.
it up, Sherry. I don't remember the name. I don't think it's Proud Lake Campground. I'll have to look.
I forgot what you told me it was.
I don't remember.
You got your phone?
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look
Okay.
it up.
Alrighty.
Molly says she loves old pictures.
Well, I will tell
I'm an
you,
old person in an old picture, so
if you guys just remember what I told you between that other layout and this one. See, we're starting subtle and we're building it up. Okay.
but
And
you-
the boldest piece will be on top. And then the other way is the bolds on the bottom, and you just build it the opposite direction. That's it. And the reason I say that is because it's black and white photos, and you really can't match any color. So that's good in a way, because then you can put any color you want with it. I know years ago, I would stay with the neutrals. It'd be black, brown, gray, very little color because I thought, I don't know what to do. But I will tell you, this Graphic 45 and some of the other ones have been perfect for the
Might limit
for
you on some of the bling, maybe. You might have to think through that, but you need to read this comment from Tammy. It's really directed at you, Linda.
okay, what is it here? You are very lucky. Can he be cloned? You want some DNA from his toothbrush?
They don't want to know my toothbrush.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna do this
We
one.
have a
This is gonna
from
be the top.
Riverside, California.
All right. Oh, I gotta make sure I got it the right direction. I knew I was gonna pick that up. Okay, now the cedar trails. I'm gonna show you. You probably
This is a fun border, right?
won't.
Cedar
Yes, it's a
Trails.
fun border. Fun borders don't have a flat side except for scallops and large brackets. I think that's it. But anyway, so cedar trails, the templates are pretty much identical. But if I lay this one on this side, it's not gonna match. Guys, can you see that? It doesn't match.
The humps go. a
The
different
humps,
way.
right. So I'm gonna flip that one over and it should match.
And then it's almost symmetrical.
That's it. All righty.
Now, even though some of those templates have a straight edge on one side,
I gotta do
if
the
I
same
cut
thing.
it may not be a straight edge.
Slide, slide, flip.
Flip.
So what I was going to tell you is you cannot butt these up against one another. They're made to go side by side, so you have two cuts. But well, actually be three on this one. But because I have to flip it to make it look symmetrical, I got to cut them out, two individual ones. But it's not that bad. Okay.
Paul asked, can you use the same type paper for old tin photos?
Sure can. Sure can. Okay, so this goes like this, slide, slide.
Grandelia said you froze. So
Uh-oh.
hopefully-
Well, it's not frozen on this side. I'm still moving.
Yeah, we show good internet
Yeah.
signal, but
If-
the weather is rainy and that, so
Who knows what it's doing out? Yeah. We live in town, but sometimes it feels like you live out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm using my Kuru Toga pencil by Uni. Well,
Uni.
this Uni.
Uni.
I don't know. UNI. So get this. Oop. Ran out of lead. Okay, there we go. We are traced. Now, I think I might switch. We'll see. You guys see what I just did there? I'm flipping my templates. I think I like that one and I'll put the yellow on top. But you guys can help me decide. That's one thing nice about Kiwi Lane templates. They can go any direction and you get a different look. So
Cindy wants to know what pencil. I need a good one.
here, you read it. Oh, you'll never regret getting this one. It actually slides, glides right along the templates, erases immaculate, and it doesn't smudge like a regular pencil.
Yeah, actually, I have the ink pens I use for work of the same brand.
Okay, you can
It's,
read it.
It's Uni, UNI, that's the brand, and it's a Kuru, Kuru, Toga, TOGA 0.5, which means half a millimeter
Oops.
pencil lead, just like the drafting pencils I used in the 70s in engineering school. And it has high polish down below. It almost acts like a roller, but it's not necessarily a roller, but you get right down up against a template without having it offset like a lot of mechanical pencils do. And it fits good to the hand.
Yep.
And it's easy to hang on to. So Uni Kuru Toga 0.5.
Yep.
You can get them online at Scrapmania. You can get them at most, I think even office
Office,
supply places
yeah.
you can get them.
I think somebody said they even
As
got them
well
off
as
of
online.
Amazon too.
Yeah, you can get them on Amazon, but I think like Staples, if you have any of the old office supply places. I think we get ours at work. I use ink pens.
What's
versus
really
pencil.
What's really nice too is it's a pressurized one. In other words, if you push on it, you get darker lines. If you do light, you get lighter lines. So and they're all visible.
Ron DeMol wants to know, are you going to the 2-day crop at Scrap Mania this weekend?
No, I don't think so. I don't know if there's enough room left or not. I haven't even asked Stacy, but I think it's full. I don't know. If I still have this cold, probably not. I won't come. But
If you get miraculously better, she might show up.
yeah. I'm putting on another crop at Scrap Mania on the 16th of April. We call them Stay in Place. Stacy come up with that name, and it's growing like gangbusters. It's been wonderful, and you just come and use the templates. You don't have to bring very much, and for supplies, and you stay as long as you want, play with them for free. Doesn't cost you a thing. All you gotta do is buy your paper there at the store to use. So it's a win-win.
And thank you, Josie, for putting up there. She put up, typed out what I said on the pencil. She's got
Awesome.
a link to a place on Amazon. She got a place with a picture of it so they can see.
Awesome.
Thanks again, Josie.
But anyway, so then on the 14th, I'm doing a scrapbook layout with this paper, a 2 double page layout. And then on the 15th, I'm doing a card class. I've got 10 cards using this paper, and then the Stay and Play. So
Stay in Play is just kind of like, I won't say free for all, but you just got to do what you want to do.
okay, I gotta turn this not the right direction.
Cindy said she's going to have her husband get on Amazon and order while she's watching the video. So see,
There
I'm not the
you
only
go. No,
husband
you're
that
not.
gets them.
You're doing good. Okay, let's see if we like this, or do we want to go back? Flip it this way.
Said you can order the refills at the same time.
And do
I
that.
usually get a 2 by half millimeter lead. And then you got different hardnesses on the lead. You got HB, which is pretty soft, or you can use H.
Which way do you girls like? Do you like it with the black on top? Or I'll make sure I got it the right direction. Yellow on top. I think I like that one. That looks good.
Linda said you can set by them if you come.
I will do that. Yep. We can do that. All right. So we got that done. Now, what should we use for that? I'll tell you what we're going to use. That large bracket. We're going to use burlap, guys. I love me some burlap. So I'm going to make this whole template.
Riverton, Utah. So here's some answers. One said the left side to the question you had. That was from Stacy. The flowers in the middle are
Yep.
from Grandelia.
I need my pencil.
I'm chopping up your name, I think. I'm sorry about that. Grandelia. Delia. Darlene says, I like the yellow on top.
Good. That's what I did.
Ruby says the black on top. Molly says, I like the black on top. Paula says the yellow on top. So 2 yellows, 2 blacks. And Ron said yellow on top. So we're to 3 yellows.
I think that's what it's
Vicky
going
said, I
to
love
look.
the yellow on top with the sunflowers.
Yep. Because I can see more of the
And
black this way.
Lorraine says the yellow on top.
What do you guys think of this paper so far? Isn't it amazing colors? And you see, look at this. Look how it just goes so well with the photos. Look at that.
Grandelia said I said it correct. I remember she's from Riverside, California. I can remember that better than I can pronounce the name.
Oh, and I've got a little secret to show you too. Something.
Oh
that we-
no, Bobby.
Yeah, no, something I haven't done for a long time. And when they had the garage sale at Scrap Mania, I found a template for it, and I'm like, I gotta have this. So,
Josie said she loves burlap. She found burlap pad finally a couple of months ago. Now I need a pack of it of just wood grain paper.
Stacy's got it at the store.
Stacy says she votes for black.
Yep,
So you went with yellow.
she has A lot of wood, a lot of wood.
Tricia says she likes the way you've got it now. Joni, hi Joni. Joni Penrod.
I am so
Loves
blessed.
the paper.
I'm so blessed to have, I can go up them 15 minutes from the store. I can go up and get the paper that I want. Like Graphic 45, she got new Minté in. I am
And
blessed.
You ladies can look. Stacy put a thing out there. She has packets of that wood grain 6x6, 12x12, and she's got information there on that.
Okay.
And Josie said
Sunflowers.
she'll contact her. I've got real wood out in the garage if you'd rather have that.
All right, so I'm just going to use a scrap of green that matches the little leaves on there for my little we call it, I guess, stem. This come from the Pocket Full of Sunshine. Cutest little kit. Had the little pocket and the sunflower and the picket fence. Oops. Out of all the templates, so this is the hardest one for me to do. I don't know why. My hands just don't hold it still for some reason.
Paula said, y'all very lucky. She said, all our stores closed around here. But Stacy does do mail order. You can just go online and order, I believe. And,
yep.
And get what you need. But yeah, we had a lot of, I know we lived in Burlington. We had scrapbook stores and they all went. And we used to go to the Quad Cities and they're all gone. And
Yeah.
wasn't there one in Iowa City you used to go to also? That
Two of them
closed
in Iowa City.
way back when.
Yeah. So Reminisce was one of them. I don't know if you guys know, but Reminisce paper is made right here in the good old state of Iowa.
Elaine says theirs closed too. Thank you again, Josie. Grandelia had asked for the name of the pencil again, so Josie put it up again. Union
Thank
Mechanical
you.
Pencil.
Appreciate you
Kuru
girls.
Toga.
You-
Rubber grip model 0.5 millimeter.
You girls take care of each other. That's awesome. So, and I know that Stacy ships every day from the store. So if there's something you need, it's quick. So, oh, and then I was going to tell you about the Kiwi Lane templates too, guys. Don't forget, there's still some left in the last chance. I can't believe all the ones that are going in the vault. I mean, like tiny highlights is going and tiny tags. Oh my goodness. So if you guys don't have them yet, you better nab what you can. So, because usually they don't come back out for 2 or 3 years. And that's a long time to wait. All right.
And Joni said she's ordered from Scrap Mania and had a wonderful experiential order again.
Awesome.
And there's something else here I saw.
Oh, and if
Here's a person said they love the Reminisce paper. And like you said, they still make it. They close their store, but I think they've got, wasn't there a scrapbook store called Reminisce?
yeah, they just do the production. All right, I've got a scrap of this left from my other page.
Ruby says that paper look great for their Sadie Hawkins dance pictures.
Ooh, there you
must be from somewhere
go.
south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Well, if you're from Kansas or South Dakota, you're gonna need this
Sadie
paper with
Hawkins, you gotta be
sunflowers.
Kentucky.
Well, they have, remember all the sunflower fields we saw on our way out to go see our son in North Dakota? Oh man, they were just
How
thousands
about
and
all the ones we
thousands.
saw in Kansas?
Oh yeah. Well, and then also too, I was told today by Stacy that Ukraine, their national flower is the sunflower.
Paula's asking a question. Why are they putting so many into the vault? Said we're all asking that.
Okay.
Can you answer?
Okay. So the way it was stated at the meeting, the last meeting, somebody asked that. It's because of the number of SKUs that they have. So it's kind of like, think of it this way. You've got a whole cabinet full of vegetables, right? Canned vegetables. And you want to add a loaf of bread to that room of canned vegetables, but there's no room. If you put that bread in somewhere, it's going to get mushed. So they've got too many cans. So to put the bread on the shelf, the new stuff, they got to bring some of the old stuff out.
Why don't they use freeze-dried ones so you don't have to have them in a can?
I think always comes up with something, don't he, guys? Always comes up with something. I
Sorry.
tell you. Oh, you're fine. I might have to get a piece.
But the SKUs, they're kind of like templates of the templates. So they're kind of like a key thing like that. And I know in some of the work back when I worked in a machine shop in the 70s, we used to have where we'd get too many. It was just too much to keep track of. And the maintenance that you had to keep up and
Exactly.
ordering. Because then the company that makes them, you got to pay money to store the molds that you use to make things.
Yep.
So sometimes you just take it out of circulation. You didn't get rid of it. You still kept it, but you just put it in a different place.
Yep. You just put it in the vault for a
And
while.
you can pull it out at some future time if there's a demand. I just wish they would go through somehow and say, here's
They
an
did.
index or a library of everything
They
that's
did.
in the vault, and get people that might say, we would like, item A and item B and item C out of the vault, and let the
But then
customers
again,
decide.
well, no, they did. They did a survey of templates that people had and which ones they didn't. And plus, on your Kiwi Lane app, I don't know if you guys have downloaded the app. The Kiwi Lane app is wonderful. You can keep track of every template ever made. There's even a section for the retired ones. So I highly recommend that, especially if you want to keep track of the ones you have and the ones that you need. So, okay. We got to do a few more of these.
Yeah.
I get it the bigger paper.
And Suzanne said, making room for new products.
Yep.
And that's true.
Exactly.
And it's really true. And look at it. Carmen said she remembers Reminisce store in Iowa City. Went out of business. They also got hit by the flood. Remember?
Oh yeah,
back
definitely.
at that time. It really was bad.
Yep.
Iowa City got it, and we really got it here in Cedar Rapids. But
Yeah. Must be getting low on my lead. So
Josie said, I had an epiphany about a month ago that Hobby Lobby has slowly gotten rid of all manufacturers that aren't Paper Studio,
pretty much, I have to agree.
which is their brand.
Yep.
I miss them having Reminisce, Doodlebug, MME, which I know I've heard you mention. I don't remember what it stands for, and other paper lines.
My Mind's Eye. Did you guys know they're going out of business if they haven't gone already?
What is it?
My Mind's Eye. They're
Is
calling
that
it
the
quits.
MME then? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
They are going out.
Cordelia says she loves the sunflower template. She was frustrated one day and she went to pick the sunflower and stem templates up, trace, cut, and ink. Mini, now I am ready for projects. Feel better.
Awesome. Yeah, there was a great
Wow.
big one. I used it on one of the layouts I'm going to have for class. It's a big one in the autumn, the Thanksgiving one. That was one that came back out. We had to pre-order it.
My mind's side.
Yeah. So, are you guys see? This is not hard to do at all. Not at all. This collection, I will say, they have done a superb job of giving you, I consider 4 background sheets, so you don't have to add. You can if you want, like different colors and no pattern. But they've got this one, and then they had the one with the little bees, and that one makes a good background too. Or the yellow here, the honeycomb one. They've given you a lot of options, and I didn't even buy the solids. I just bought the actual printed one. So they've done a superb job. And Kiwi Lane always makes everything look good. When I taught classes, when I vendored, I used to say, girls, you bring me your ugliest paper and we will turn it into a beautiful page. And it's true. It can take, excuse the language, but ugly paper and make it look so pretty. So. Oh, Gracie got fixed. So she's no more able to have puppies, so which is a good thing. But we found out she's going to have possible surgery on her shoulder. She has a congenital defect in her shoulder socket on her right side. So We go May 2nd to Des Moines and go to the Pearl Hospital out there to see a orthopedic surgeon. So yeah, she's still a sweetheart. Although she has a bratty side.
Oh, Josie asked if I saw the question and I missed it. It keeps rolling, but I think here it is. I missed what template you were recommending that you got from Stacy's garage sale.
Template. Oh, I haven't used it yet. I'll show you in a second. Let me get these sunflowers cut out. So yeah, every quarter, every 3 months, she does a garage sale and people bring in the stuff that they don't want or think that they don't need anymore. And my goodness, you can
get a
find.
semi. We can probably.
Oh my, I mean, I took in stuff this last time and I still got too much stuff, but I am a paper hoarder. So.
And I think that was the question you were asking, Josie, and she'll show it here. In
Yeah,
a little bit,
give me a
right?
second here.
Are you going to use it on this layout?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I might know what it is.
Yes, I am.
Looks like an old drafting template.
Kinda, but it does some unique things. And I bet as soon as some of you girls see it, you're gonna go, oh, I got one of those.
Will it fix me a sandwich?
Sorry, dear. Nope.
Okay.
Okay, little more here. I'll show you the template. You guys, I won't hold you in suspense. Okay, you ready? Okay, can you see it? Let me see. I've got a
Diamond
delay.
folds, so it's corners.
Yep. Do you guys know what
Lines,
it does?
Triangles, zigzags.
You know what it does? You see that?
You might have to turn it sideways to show it's actually 3D.
I have to
Like
glue these
little
down a little bit.
Pop-up triangles.
I'm going to make one so you can see, but I'm going to put this, if it looks right, it's going to go right here.
Look kind of like a planter box or
Yeah.
something.
Exactly. And I've got one for the other side.
This is green, so you could use it this last week in St. Patty's Day.
Hey, I wore green. I didn't get pinched, but I did get my grandsons. I pinched them because they were not wearing.
It's got little arrowheads.
Green.
It's got plus signs, little plus
Okay.
signs, big plus signs.
Now
Looks
I gotta
like
find-
sergeant stripes. Some zigzags.
You watching comments there?
No, I'm looking at this template.
I gotta find my gold paper here. I moved it.
It's by
There
Paper
it is.
Flare
Okay, I'm using
chevrons.
I don't even know where I got it, but it's holiday glitz paper. And I'm going to take a sheet of the gold.
And it's made in the state of Oregon. It's awesome to see something not from China. And it actually fits inside of a 3-ring notebook.
Yep.
Here you go. You can have it back.
Somebody gave that up and I snatched it.
So I'll go back and take a look.
All right, I gotta trace 3 more of these, and then we're gonna take the inside and we're gonna make those burlap. And then we've got it just about all done. Then we can start putting it together.
Josie said it's a long ways to go from Georgia, so she's looking. It's got a question for Stacy, but where is you're looking to go to possibly one in August? in
Duluth.
Georgia.
Yep.
A scrapbook
Yep.
convention.
Yep.
So if we do, keep you in mind.
Yeah,
there,
we will
Josie,
keep you guys going.
if we get down that way.
One.
Tammy says she has some of those.
Get them out and use them, guys.
Linda Bentley said, I think that glitzy pad came from Michael's.
Probably so. It's one of them I had when I taught classes, when I vendored. Always got to have some bling, always.
Candelia says, you were reading my mind with the burlap for this center. She's a mutual friend of Shelley's.
She used to be my upline. I still consider her my upline. She's a sweetheart. Couldn't have asked for a better gal. So, you guys working on any projects? And one person said they were doing some old photos. I have so many pictures. I actually got them all organized into photo boxes. So that part is done. And now I can just go to the box and grab. There's some I have to print from negatives. And I'm hoping my scanner still will work on that. So, because we had a foreign exchange student that took my copies, and so it's been years ago. So now I'm ready to scrapbook them, and I don't have them all. Oh, this is going to be so cool, guys.
Craftopia used to come from Michael, somebody said. And Sherry says that the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Duluth, Georgia.
That's it. I don't do much stamping. I was going to do some tonight. Oh, this collection comes with a stamp. It says, don't worry, be happy. Hello, sunshine, queen bee, and life is beautiful. And it's got two little bees.
And Sherry
it.
says one Duluth is an excellent show. So,
well, good.
Last time I went to a show in Georgia, and you bought a whole set of Kiwi Lane.
That's where I started.
That's where it all happened.
Yep. And it's been good. Other than my obsession with paper.
Cordelia says, no, I'm just watching, but I need to make spring tags.
Ooh, there you go. So what do you do with the tags? You say you're making them. Are you putting them on something? I know some people were saying they might do some of the May baskets this year. Okay. So there's our sunflower, little gold underneath.
Josie says, come to Georgia, Lee. I know you have family here too. Yeah, my brother, full blood brother, lives over on the west side of Georgia, outside of Carrollton, west of Atlanta.
Right now, they've been having a lot of storms down in the south, so kind of glad where we're at. Although it's been really weird temperatures here. One day we'll have 70 and the next day we'll have 30. So it's been just really a wet spring so far. And I hate mud.
Well, Sarah, Josie, and it rolled on me. And Sherry are going to it. So get some more people. Maybe we'll have to plan a Georgia trip too.
Well, you guys come up here on April on the weekend. You can stay at the retreat house for half of the price. It's like $50.
Grindella says they are for swaps in a group. They exchange tags and they add them to cards.
Oh, cool.
Did you tell them about the cards? Did you tell them that last time, or the
what
cards you didn't send?
The Valentine ones? Yeah, we told them on the last one.
Okay.
Yup. You know me, just a little bit of bling. Something's got to sparkle.
Well, Josie, make sure you keep Linda and I in the loop. You never know. We got a big motorhome. For those that don't know, we might make a trip. Unfortunately, I still work, but I can work some from the road. So.
Yep.
But anyway, tell them again about that you sent those Valentines. Wasn't that for?
Oh, it's just a couple nursing homes. I sent 35
but
cards.
It wasn't.
Valentine.
Did it have anything to do with the tornadoes that were in Kentucky?
I don't know where I sent them.
It was kind of related to that somehow.
I don't know. I have no idea.
And I know we have one on from Louisiana. I just hope and pray you guys are okay.
Yeah.
I have a cousin that's in Loranger, I think it is, Louisiana. He said the tornadoes were north of him and south of him. So he's just north of New Orleans a little ways. So
yeah, we want to go down there, but I don't want to be there where the tornadoes are. Granted, I know, Lee, you say we always get them here too, but
Dietrich said we're supposed to have frost this weekend.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was snowing. I was in Madison,
It was
Wisconsin
snowing here,
today,
too.
and I drove in snow.
Okay, we're almost there, almost there.
Sherry says Duluth sells off quick, so if you're thinking about it, we should.
Well, they
try to-
haven't opened it up yet, have they? I haven't heard anything on it. Insides.
We're looking at Duluth, Georgia. Or looking at Duluth, Minnesota.
Georgia.
Okay. You know, sometimes I got a question on direction.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, 3 of these. And then we can start putting together. Oh, I can't wait to show you what I'm gonna do with those little 2x2s.
So Josie was one of us asking, must told you about Duluth, because I remember you brought that up to me, you asked me where it was.
Yep.
I said, it's up on Lake Superior. He said, no, Georgia. And I said, oh, okay. Yeah, that's outside of Atlanta a little bit there. It's not too far. I think Dinwiddie's right out there. I used to go to an engineering company out there had doing some work for me.
What is that?
Dinwiddie or something. It's a
Yeah.
town, it's a suburb, kind of on the northeast side.
What a crazy name. I wonder how
Lawrenceville or Lawrence something.
how did they come up
is
with
where
that?
NIRVC is.
I wonder how they come up with a name like that. Unusual. Now,
What's
really,
that one in Texas? Cut and shoot. One time we went through there.
we go.
Yeah, different names.
Only thing about burlap is it does shed when you cut.
Yep, Josie got busted.
Josie got busted.
Yeah, she's the one been begging you about coming
Oh.
down there.
God, okay, I switched to the tinies. A little bit harder to get around the corners, but a little bit easier too.
Yeah, diesel fuel's almost $5 a gallon, and our coach holds 150 gallons, so it gets kind of cashy. But
That's gonna hurt the piggy bank.
yeah, but that helped the economy. I don't mind spending it.
So do any of you have family over in Ukraine? I hope not. I pray for those people, those moms and the kids, and dads happen to be away.
Yeah, there's a lot of unrest in the world today.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna look good, guys. So you're not afraid of using Graphic 45 now, right? You can get it out, play with it.
So what's the name of that template again, Lee? I think they're talking about
That
the one
Diamond folds. Here.
Yeah, it's in green. It's called Diamond Folds, plural. And it says Paper Flair, FLAIR, hot off the press.
Oh, that's the company, hot off the press. I don't even know if they're still around or not. They're the ones that used to do the booklets of
Well, and
paper.
it shows copyright 2002 by Hot
Ooh.
Off the Press Incorporated, North 3rd Street, Canby, Oregon. CANBY. You got to kind of tilt it to see it. And it had a website there. I don't know if they exist anymore. www.paperflare.com. Excuse 35788073006. But Paper Flare.
Well, if anybody can find it, I'll bet Stacy can. I'll take it in and show her. See if she
Well,
can
like
get
saying,
it.
look at an old drafting kit, you'll find a lot of similar things.
Mhm.
But this one, they're spaced out though to do that cut like you did, where you can lift them
Yep,
up. And
I'm gonna do it next.
do
As soon
those
as I get
things.
this one done, that's what I'm gonna do next. Boogieing right along.
Grandalia says no, she don't have relatives with her, but she does pray for them. So
Yeah.
Linda Bentley says, I have some old hot off the press dies. If I remember correctly, there was special thinner paper for them. And when I look at it, and it references on the comments on the template
What's that
about
gonna do?
using an X-Acto knife to cut that with. So
Yep, my
you could be
slice.
right.
Okay. So I don't cut my pictures. Wow, look at the dust from that. Ooh,
The old picture.
you know, it's from the burlap. Okay, handy little cutting thing. Got a piece of paper. This is the one I used. We're gonna do that one again. You put it over top. Make sure I get it spaced right.
Huh. Josie's got a paperflare.com there. It'd be interesting to see if they still exist.
Oops. That was my
Did you
fault.
break your lid?
Yeah, I did. I went too far. It's my fault. It normally doesn't break. It's got diamond dust in it. Okay. See if I got them all. I got them all. Now take my handy dandy slice, and it has a teeny tiny blade that's at an angle. You make sure you put it goes this way. So you want to put it like a pencil, and I'm going to go from the top.
So you're
And
going
it
to cut the
stops.
lines is what you do?
Yep. I
Is that-
never
is-
cut in the template, so you
I
know.
think that's what they recommend, though, but you're right. You can cut a template and ruin it.
Yep. You know, hold it just like a pencil, and you just go just a little bit. You don't have to go real deep. Why can't we take my new
So they
glasses?
still do have a website. Awesome. Diamond Folds.
Yep. Love my slice.
That's also soda pop.
Okay.
Or sody, depending on where you live.
Now, fold. You guys watching? So I got it cut.
You just bend up one. You skip one then like, or well, just the little part that's there.
Yep. You fold the bigger one. There's a big one and a small one. Fold the big one down, and then the little one stays. And it's still connected.
Be hard for people with fat fingers like I got.
Oh, you'd think so, but not really. And you could also put another piece of paper behind it too, if you want.
Do you have to ink those?
I'm not inking them. You guys didn't hear that, but I'm not inking them.
Shouldn't you ink them?
I'm not inking them. Oh, I
See, if I was
got-
teaching
why
a
is that
class,
one
I'd
crooked?
probably have them ink them. Did you fold one of the wrong ones?
No, I think I didn't cut far enough. That's okay. Or did I fold the wrong one? That's why.
Oh,
That's gotta go more.
Charlene said, I bought a slice since you mentioned it on one of your videos. Haven't tried it yet. You will like it when you do. I know Linda, she uses it all the time. She's always talking it out.
Love it. Okay. And there we go. Got another one. All right. Only thing we got left is our journal piece. But I think we're gonna go ahead and start sticking down here.
You got
Ink.
ink.
I know. I'm inking. I'm inking. Guys, have you seen this thing? You've
It's a
probably
dauber.
seen this one. This one is a
Oh, that one's
Ranger.
got kind of a
And I put a
concave
dome
type.
on it. But
That one's
I
fun.
haven't showed you these little ones because they haven't been available, but they are now. Stacy Scrap Mania can get them. Best little daubers for getting into tiny little places.
And it fits your hand.
And it
The
fits your
handle's
hand.
not quite so big as the other one
No.
for you.
I preferred this over the dauber because I have a crooked finger and a dauber don't fit on my finger.
I
So
can straighten your finger.
I don't think so.
You got a slice. I could fix the finger.
But yeah,
That could be painful.
a little bit. It is one.
Well, since you're inking, you want to ink that diamond thing you did?
No, I'm not inking that. I don't think. I mean, I can get brave and I can try, but I don't want to.
Lori says, I agree. I love the small ones too.
They're hard to find. When I first got them, they were made by a company overseas, Joy. And when I needed refills, couldn't get them. But they are available now. Okay. We are on the downside.
You're doing good. You're at almost an hour.
Yeah.
Be a little longer for you once you ink those diamonds.
Oh. I'm gonna get me coughing.
No, then I can give him directions. We'll ink the diamonds because they should be inked.
Should I just give it to him and tell him, here you go, ink it? Oh, shoot. I'm glad you girls are sharing all that stuff online. That is amazing. That's good. We got to keep each other pumped.
Paula says, who makes them now?
No clue. Stacy, you'll have to answer it if you're still on. Who makes them? I have no idea.
Tammy said, you're going to bat me if you keep asking me to ink it. If I keep asking you to ink it. I'm more concerned about that slice laying over there. It's got a cutting edge on it.
It won't cut you. It's not supposed to cut skin.
Yeah.
You want to check
If
it out?
cuts paper, it'll cut skin. Don't believe everything you read.
It was not supposed to. Oh, I love this little one.
Remember which side goes up?
What do you mean? On the
Is it
template?
sunflowers or the other side?
This is doesn't matter.
It sometimes gets confusing when you got so many different.
Shapes?
Yeah.
Oh, I love to layer.
Well, not the shapes, but the different colors to make sure you get the right side up.
I got this. So have any of you used Graphic 45 on a layout, or have you done a book with it? I know most of the people that I know that use Graphic 45 actually make like books, like the chipboard books. That's what I wanted to say. I used a Christmas one this last Christmas, and it was really nice. Does it go like that? Yes, it does. Okay, now burlap. Yes, I inked the burlap.
Paula says you don't care for the LG daubers.
What's LG?
I'm
LG.
not sure.
Okay, you gotta tell us what LG is. It's too late for me to think.
Stacy says you don't know the brand of the mini daubers, but you know she has plenty.
Oh, I gotta show you my other new toy.
And Rochelle says, hi, Linda.
Hello. You loving the sunflower paper? Oh yeah. The only thing I've never done is had a picture taken of me in a field. I've always thought that would be cool to do that. I know some of you girls got pictures like that.
And Darlene says it's sure pretty, but no, also she hasn't used it.
Well, don't be afraid to use it now. Getting close.
Crafty Angela says I use Graphic 45 often on cards and scrapbook pages.
Awesome.
And Paula said she did Christmas layouts with the nutcrackers.
Yep. Love that one too.
LG means large.
I mean, it's something about the paper. It just calls to you. I mean, it's just, they're beautiful.
So Paula meant she didn't like the large daubers either.
Well, these little mini ones are phenomenal. Look at that. I'm getting right in those little creases. No
And I
problem.
thought
at
it was
all.
large too, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You're taking credit for that, honey.
What's MM stand for?
Memory makers.
Millimeters.
Oh, millimeter. Well, it
Yeah,
depends if you're a
yeah.
scrapbooker or not, or a mathematician.
Well, no, your pencil. MM.
Oh,
Small m, small m.
oh, you
Versus
didn't
big
say
But if
that.
it's big M with an N and sign, then it's M&Ms. I like them with peanuts better than the regular.
You're
And the
killing
peanut
me.
butter M&Ms are pretty good
You're
too.
killing me. Oh, that's Heartburn City.
Yeah, but it's good heartburn.
Oh, you're killing me, dear. You're killing
Crafty
me.
Angela said, I had some awesome pictures from a sunflower field a few years ago, but I already scrapped them. Well, have to take some more pictures.
Yeah. Go back and
I think
Get
we
some
did
more.
have some pictures. We
just
took
to
us
the
some
fields,
Yeah,
but we didn't get out.
right. But there is some, just you get off I-94 as we're going to Matt's on US 85 there. There was a field on the west side of the road.
Yep.
I remember we went up to one time, they're all in bloom and pretty.
Go back
And
to
the
next time
they
they're
were all dried
dead.
and hanging, getting ready for harvest. So
Yep. 3 more pieces.
For the first page?
No.
Teacher says, yay, peanut M&Ms.
Now give me Lindt chocolate. I'm in heaven.
Tammy said there's a beautiful sunflower. I gotta scroll here. On the way to her mom's in Ohio. She stopped last summer with her son to get his picture. It's really beautiful. Just gotta watch for the bees sometimes.
Oh yeah. I gotta tell you the story of the sunflower. So when I sang Christian country music, we met Jody Miller. She's a Grammy Award winner, country star from years ago. She had the song Queen of the House, which is opposite of King of the Road.
Yes.
Right? By Roger Miller. Okay. But anyway,
no relation.
No relation at all. She had sent a picture of this thing outside of her house, and she thought it was a weed, and she kept watching it. I think it's a sunflower. No, it's a weed or something. I don't know.
She lives in Blanchard, Oklahoma. So it's
a sunflower. It was big on the side of the house.
North of Iowa, but
yeah.
Ron DeMole said that there's Pride of the Wapsie in Long Grove, Iowa. We've been there before. We used to live over that way. Has a field of sunflowers for walking through and taking pictures.
Ooh.
They have 5 different kinds of sunflowers. It's there close to Eldridge, which has a pretty good meat market if you're over that way.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one on top.
And then you get on US 61 and head down Brady Street and get yourself down.
I'm going to assemble this before I put it down. All right, now we do this one. Oh, I wish you guys could see this paper in person. For those of you who already have it, don't you just love the colors on this? The camera just does not do them justice.
Maybe we need a better camera.
Okay. Now, now we'll put it down.
I can imagine, Deidre. She they had 5 or 6 little girls go out as in the media of the road with a bunch of sunflowers. They weren't happy, but Stacy said that Bloomberry Farm does just have a sunflower.
Oh, they
field also.
do. Yeah, the first time I went there was when Everly turned 1. I never even been to that. We've lived here how many years?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yep. Okay, that one is down. Let's do this side.
Grindelia says she saw an Amazon mini ink blending and they're made by Ranger, but she don't know if that's the same, if they're the same or not.
I don't know. Have no, the Rangers are the bigger ones. That I do know.
Let me look at that little one, see if there is a name on it.
There is no name on it. I've already looked.
I can make up a name.
Yeah, you can, but don't. Don't.
MR, Mini Ranger.
Oh, you guys, look what I have to suffer with.
But I still like M&M's better. The only thing that makes M&M's better if you put it in some good old French vanilla ice cream. Then the M&M's.
Ew.
Then you got the ice cream to mellow the heartburn that you get from the chocolate on the M&M's that bother you with it.
No. You know what I like with my ice cream?
Maple syrup.
Nope. French fries. Dip French fries in my ice
No,
cream.
that's custard. That's different.
Okay. Culver's custard and French fries. Oh, the best. All right. Now we got to get this on the right direction.
Stacy answered the ones on Rangers. They're called minis, but
They're not.
not quite as small.
Nope. We are so close.
Yeah, when I grew up, I used to put maple syrup on vanilla ice cream and then take peanut butter, put a big old dob of peanut butter, a dollop,
Ew.
and mix it. And it tastes kind of like those maple candies.
Those nut goodies. My parents
Yeah,
used to
you remember
eat those. Yes, I do. Okay, so all we have is this
Does that
one.
date me at all?
A little bit.
It means I'm over 20, right?
A little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one on top of the gold. And then I'm gonna
And you
use,
just stagger like in the middle then, so
Yeah.
just turn it.
and then I'm gonna put pop-ups. What do you call them? Elevators?
Yeah, 'cause they're elevators, pop-ups, pop.
Elevator on this
These go up and
one.
keep it there, so they're called elevators.
Shims.
Shims, if you want to get real technical. Yeah, not Schurz.
These are
shims.
black too, guys. So, all right, that one's
Black
gonna
and
go
white.
there. I'm probably gonna pop that up again. Yeah, we're gonna pop it up again.
Tammy said that at least I'm not nagging you about scrapbooking. And he's helping to make
No.
me laugh too.
He doesn't. In fact, I was in here in the scrapbook room when he come back from the office, and he says, "Are you all ready?" I'm like, "Of course not. I'm not ready." He's like, "You better get ready, or I'm going to do it for you."
He said, then you're going to have to fix it after I do it.
Yeah, I'm very blessed all the way around.
Vicky said her husband loves to mix peanut M&Ms with popcorn. Well, that's pretty good.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that'd be good.
No, I don't think so. Although you do caramel corn and peanuts, so I guess that would make sense. Okay, we got this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get corn, popcorns, or caramel corn's got the chocolate drills on. What do they call that?
Moose munch from
Moose munch.
Nasty Stuff. No, nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Do y'all like moose munch? Harry and David's?
Not really.
Ugh. That's a toothache.
But I'm
waiting
back
out
at the
there.
ice cream yet. We gotta solve that.
Oh, our ice cream parlor opened up. I keep feeling like I'm moving down. You
I
guys, if I
almost-
keep getting out of the picture, yell at me. Yell at him. So he'll he's the one reading over there.
And I said it wrong. Vicky, it's her husband and I love to mix peanut M&Ms.
Oh.
So it's not just him.
Hmm.
It's not just the masculine thing.
Nope, guess not. Okay. I don't want to do this.
I am going to need a sandwich though, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to put this there.
We got a scrapbook lunchtimes, a spam museum that's right up here in Austin.
I already did
Minnesota.
them. I
Well,
already
we got
did
to do
them.
it again because I like spam.
Okay, I'm going to use my handy dandy glue. This is art craft glue. Did I ink that? I did. Thought about popping at least the leaves, but changed my mind.
Grindelia says her husband nags. She goes to craft. She always makes sure things taken care of before she does.
Well, the kids were here this last a week ago. They were here for about a week, and they got to looking at the books, and they cracked me up. They're looking at it and said, "We don't remember that," or "We do remember that." I tell you what, you're leaving a legacy. What anybody ever says, don't let them discourage you. You are leaving a legacy. Oh, look at that, guys.
Vicky
Isn't
said
that
her
pretty?
husband had passed, so now she does it in his honor. The M&Ms and the peanuts and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
So sorry to hear that he passed, though.
Yeah.
Actually, I was up at one of our construction
get
sites
cream.
last week while she's getting
Right.
that. I actually have one of our union operating engineers. I think he was only in his 40s, actually wasn't feeling well. Came up to the trailer and passed out. He actually died. His heart stopped beating. He was basically clinically dead for about 3.5 minutes. And part of the team had used a defibrillator and got him brought back. So I had a celebration and we had the police and fire come out. We give them all a recognition for saving the gentleman's life. And he was there. He's actually back to work and brought his family and the small kids and all that. And I nominated him for a hero award, the American Heart Association. So life is so precious and so short sometimes.
Yeah.
But this was a case of being in the right place at the right time. And the sunflowers that Linda's doing the layout, it does make you kind of appreciate life a little bit and understand what's there, but also it comes to an end at the end of the season. But it does remind you of life, and sunflower always brings that ray to you. So, and Laura Ruka says beautiful layout. She loves the sunflowers.
Awesome. Glad you guys like it. So now I'm hoping I see graphic 45 layouts on the community page and on the Play to Create.
Well, maybe you can speak to that because I really can't. You added a few things to your post today about this tonight, some different things with some links and things. Is there much to mention about that at all?
No, we just included a few other people. And
Places where they can go to. I know there's Scrap Addicts, I think, on
Yep.
there, and you had the link to the 45 and all that on this
graphic
stuff.
45, yeah. Let them, hopefully they'll come on and see what all we're doing. And all right, I'll put my lines on later.
Tammy says that her son scrapbooks with her, 6.5 years old.
That's awesome.
Got rid of the husband, so no name. That's why I gotta be careful because she's got that slice over there.
No.
The right cut, right there where that one artery is.
It looks square. All right, there's that one. And then we'll get the pictures on. Oh, and I'm going to show you how to trim these pictures too. Don't be afraid to cut them, because the people, for some reason back then, used to love to take the pictures and just cut them in any, I'll show you, cut them in any direction. And I never could figure out why they did it. Okay. So that one I'm not going to do anything with. I'll put those on later. I'm not going to do anything with that one. I'm not going to do anything with that one. This one I'm cutting, but see what I mean? They cut like, why? No clue. No clue at all. So we are going to trim them up, and I'm going to trim this one. I'm just going to do it.
Sherry's on says she loves the sunflowers, Linda.
Awesome. So glad. I always want to try and find something that is different and unique for you. Hopefully I never run out of ideas. All right.
Again, so sorry to hear about your husband there, Vicky. And you said you went to go see your daughter who was stationed in North Dakota. I assume that must have been in Minot, probably up at the base there. Our son and his family, they live over in Watford City, just south of Williston, about an hour on US 85.
Wait till you see what I'm going to do with these guys. I'm so excited. It was another garage sale find. Love, love, love it.
Yeah, and our prayers are with her too. Sherry says she's so glad to see her work with older pictures. What makes me feel bad is I'm in some of those pictures, even though I'm a baby, but
You're killing me. You're killing me. Okay. All right, you guys ready? My other garage sale find. Ta-da! I found some chipboard. I found this one and a windmill. Do I have it down here? Yeah. Get it out of the bag. $2. $2. 2 scrapbook laser cut. $2. That's what it says on there. So I've got a windmill, which I'm going to use on another vintage one. My grandfather, my mom's dad, fell off of a windmill and broke his back. And he didn't live very long after that. So that's, when I saw that, it's like, oh, that'd be perfect to tell his story. Okay. I mean, these things had to be $3, $4 at least a piece. Isn't that beautiful? So go through your stash, find stuff that you haven't used in a while.
Paul said this has inspired me to do the 10 photos with the graphic 45.
Yay! Okay, you guys, can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. But I'm going to cut the outside frame off. I don't want that. Get my slice, my mat.
And you're saying you like Minot. Minot is a unique town. There's the state fairgrounds are there. So again, we have a big motor home, and it was 2018 maybe.
Well, I have to use this one.
Maybe it was 19 before COVID anyway. One of the Family Motor Coach Association rallies was in Minot there at the state fairgrounds. A lot of neat restaurants, a lot of neat little things to see. And it's hard to believe it's probably North Dakota is probably the third largest nuclear power in the world. There's more nuclear missiles in silos in North Dakota than you can ever imagine. And in Minot's where the control center is for all those. So anyway.
Don't you love the way he knows everything?
Rochelle said she went to a garage sale and they had a crimper.
Woohoo!
And if you
That's
can't find a crimper,
score.
Linda's got some. She could probably
I
get rid
have
of-
two.
Oh, you must get rid of some.
No,
You
I
used to have
only
more than
no,
that.
I've only had two. Okay. So now the question is on this, do I ink it or do I leave it that color? Should we see what it looks like inked? Is there a right side and a wrong side?
Yeah, say, can you
Nope.
ink one side? Then if you don't
We'll
like
do
it,
this
flip
side. See what happens. I gotta use the
What's
bigger
that? It's fiber. Is what that-
chipboard.
Chipboard, which is actually like a cardboard. Is that what it's made of?
Yeah. Okay, guys, I need your assistance. Can you see this? Let me put it on and see what it looks like. To ink or not to ink? That is the question. So there would be inked. There would be not, I think, ink it.
You gotta ink it.
Gotta ink.
Matches these other photos.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, look at you.
Also, near my
Smarty pants.
great grandmother's house, and she had that asphalt type of siding. It was kind of a brownish. Like
Okay.
that.
So we have to be historically correct.
And also, we got to this. Diana says she likes it inked. Trisha says not to ink.
Uh-oh.
Linda Brock says ink it. Darlene Simmons says ink it. Ruby says ink for sure. Vicky says, I think lighter ink so it pops off the paper.
Yep.
If you want to pop off paper, you smell those elevators.
No. I don't- You're killing me. You are killing me tonight.
And Josie's got the right answer. The ink makes it look aged,
Yep.
vintage, and rustic.
And we're working with
Just like me.
vintage.
That's why you ink me all the time. So I look aged,
Oh my gosh.
vintage.
I gotta get a
rustic.
handy wipe though.
Mess yourself?
No, I messed my board up.
Okay.
Gotta get me a handy wipe over here.
Well, and I've lost so much hair. I don't know if that inking would help this my head so it look
Wrong
better.
color, dear. Wrong color.
Well, it used to be that color.
Funny.
But you're right. It does make it look aged and vintage, which is really what we're trying to kind of accomplish. We've just had some of these old pictures we got from my mom after she passed, and we have some more. My dad actually was in World War II, and there's some pictures we come across from in Germany when he was in the European theater, and we thought about maybe scrapping some of those, and they're all, of course, black and white.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is take a sticker and put it under there,
Underwear. The
under this
house?
one. I think it was this one I was going to use. So I'm going to cut it
Is
out.
it a sticker or is it like a stamp?
No, this is a sticker.
But it goes on like a postage stamp, which is a
Sticks.
sticker, right?
Yes, it is a
So is a
sticker.
postage stamp a stamp or is it a sticker?
Yes,
Which is it?
it's both. Guys, help, help. Okay.
Well, they call it a stamp.
All right. So here's the tricky part.
Am I breaking your concentration?
No, you're not breaking my concentration. I might have to move that over a little bit. Let's see. We'll see here. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay. Now I got to get this under there. And I don't know if I want to trace it. Probably so. Okay. This is going to be tricky. Wonder if it had hurt it. If I just left it like that, I think I could do that. And then it just fills in that. That doesn't hurt anything. I don't think.
Having a conversation. with
I'm
yourself.
having a conversation with myself. I am. Okay. I know what I'm doing.
You be able to see the picture okay through there? you
Yep.
think?
Yeah. So I just got to glue this fine line applicator bottle with the fine tip on it. Oh man, you can get into the smallest little crevices. Okay, there's one.
Cracks and crevices.
Okay. Now, that's about where they were. Let's hope they're going to be there when I move this over. Oh, would you look at that? Could never do that again if I tried.
So what do you put in the other part of the house?
The sticker.
Oh,
Lay sticker.
stamp.
It's a sticker.
I just put a stamp on an envelope earlier and went on
It's
just
a
like that.
Oh,
But it's
guys, what should
sticky.
I do with him?
It's sticky
Yeah,
on the
it's
back.
very
do you have to put
sticky
it
on the
top,
back.
or you gotta,
Hold that. Don't
it's sticky.
hold it. I gotta get glue on this. Because once I put it down, it's down. It ain't going nowhere. So, all right, here we go. This is the way we glue our house. Glue our house. I hope the person that gave this up watches this. And said, oh, I should have kept that.
Kept what?
This house.
Oh, you got that at a garage sale, like?
Where were you 10 minutes ago?
I was trying to decide, is it a stamp or is it a sticker?
Yes, I got this
Trying
and
to
that.
solve the issues of the world.
I got this
People want to know.
and that windmill for $2 at the garage sale. Nobody was picking it up, and I looked at it and I'm like, hey, I like that. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I like it. But I didn't. The windmill I knew what it's going to use for, but the
What
house.
was that company you used to see at the conventions? He had all the laser cut stuff. What was?
Paper Wizard,
Yeah, that looks like something that he would have done.
possibly.
See, I pay attention when I go to those
Mhm.
places.
I know you do. Okay, this has got to go here. This has got to go.
Beatrice says I put baby powder on the back of stickers that I don't want sticky.
Well, that's a good idea. Did you just use them as dies then? Okay. Oh, that is cute, guys. That is so cute. Okay, then I'm gonna mat this one and mat that one. I may just use
You gotta
this.
trim the pictures first, don't you?
No, I already did. I already trimmed them, and I may just use this here. is all I'm gonna do. And I might ink it. I'll try and ink it later. Okay, so I need to mat this. And you may think I'm crazy, but I think, okay, we've got black to matte. Yes or no? And we have,
Teacher says usually I'm popping them up, so I put my pop dots on first.
on what?
What you were doing would have been medical, so I think down on that like fiber house.
Okay, guys, what do you think? Double matte? Yes, no? I'm only doing 2 pictures. I'm
I
doing
think
this
you did
one.
ask the question on the black at first, right?
Yeah.
Teacher said no.
So do red and black.
Grandelia said no black. Linda Brock said yes.
Okay, I think we'll do red and black.
Keeps rolling.
Oh, where did my little needle go for this? There it is. I don't want to.
Vicky said that one. It's
Okay.
hard to tell when you got the delay in the responses.
Yeah, I
Linda Brock said
know.
no to whatever the question was.
No on the black.
Cindy says no on the black.
Okay.
Velasquez. I had kids went to school with Velasquez from in Illinois.
So
Molly says double matte.
double matte. Okay.
Darlene says double matte.
Yep.
Vicky says flip them.
Flip them. Do black then red. Let's see
Linda
how that
says
looks.
just black. Rochelle says
Oh,
flip
that's
it.
kind of nice too.
No black, just the
Black and red.
for Debbie.
You got it. Black then red. Perfect.
Grandelia says, can you show red on the bottom and black on the top?
Yep, that's what we're doing. And I'm
Yep,
inking
Joanne
the
says double
photos.
matte. Beatrice, I like the red and the black. Dinah says it looks good double matted. Stacy says flip them. Vicky says double matte with color on the bottom. Grandella says yes. Grandelia, I'm sorry. Vicky says
He'll get
yes, whatever the question is.
These are so thin. My goodness, am I glad we're getting these down.
Those are old pictures.
Really old, older than what I can remember.
When you had the old roll film that you put into the old box camera and then take it to the Rexall drugstore to get developed.
This one I'm going to trim a little bit.
And it's got a little whiteness. That one was really kind of weird.
It almost looks like the tins. Because I mean, it's got a metallicness to it.
Well, and the blackness, the way it's colored too.
There, that's a little better. I'll take just a tad off of this one. All right, he's leaving me.
No.
You're leaving me. Okay. We are getting so close. And then I'll show you the other little things I got to put on here. You know me and my bling. Oh, and then you guys, I'm sure you use the vintage photo a lot, like me. And sometimes I find myself putting more ink on it, but I found this. It's called an ink refresher for water-based stamp pads and markers. Fantastic. I just did a couple of spritz on that, and it saves me from having to use the ink all the time. Dearly love it. And that's by Ranger. Okay, so since I'm double matting and I don't have a lot of room, I'm just going to eyeball it. I'll just put a little bit of each. Okay, here's one. And I know this one I got to do. Oh, he went for more ice in his glass.
Well, Gracie's resting too. She was bouncing around earlier, but she's finally
Settled down.
Well, she's not sleeping. She's sitting up looking at me like, you put me in my kennel.
I'm not
she would
supposed
drive
to
us
be
nuts if
in
we didn't.
here. Yeah, I know. I'm glad that was a good tip. Good. Like I said, I always want to make sure I leave you girls with something new.
Kath said, are these the original pictures?
Yes.
And the answer is yes.
These are the original.
Stacy says you need a cutter color.
Got one.
Is that the one you couldn't get the parts for or something?
Well,
Or
they
you messed
sent me
with
the
it?
parts, but I haven't replaced them. I need to take them in and see if Stacy can help me get them.
Tammy said I needed that sandwich. I do, but I didn't make it yet.
Oh, we got
Paul
cheese.
said I love it too.
There's no meat. All we got is cheese.
And Delia says, thank you for the tip. Need to go buy some of my inks. Love vintage ink. And there's so many different colors too on that.
The distressed, yeah.
But
there
you like
is.
kind of that brown one, and it matches real good. It really does.
Hold
What's
back.
really nice is it covers a lot of, like when you're cutting
The
something
pencil.
and you got a lot of
marks.
color, and the fiber of the paper is white and it looks kind of cheesy. So it helps kind of cover that up. Plus it covers pencil marks if you got light color.
Oh, and if you wanted to, if you don't want to mat your pictures, the reason I'm doing it is because they're so thin. But if you don't want to, you can use the photo corners, you know, the pre-made ones, or you can make your own photo corners.
With that template.
Yep.
Make those little corners and then you cut it out and
Yep.
glue them on the back.
Oh, we are so close. Oh, close. What time is it? Oh, look at the time. Perfect. Oh, there she
Yeah,
is.
she's waking back up.
She's
She
like,
wasn't sleeping like I
you
said. She-
walk by and you expect me to just sit here? No.
She turned a year old last Friday.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
So she's a pup, but in adolescence. Kind of a teenager.
Yeah, she's a little brat sometimes. Just a little bit. I have so many black and white pictures from my family. It's going to take me forever to get them done. But my mom and my aunt wrote on most of them. So at least I know who and where it all is. So
Paula said she has a lot of photos of her childhood who were gone when the parents' house flooded.
oh, I'm so sorry. That's awful.
Ooh, Grandelia says, I'm thinking about having baked potatoes with broccoli, cheese, and sour cream for dinner. That's
Ooh.
right. She's in Riverside, so she's 2 hours behind us. We couldn't get there quick enough, could we?
Nope.
Okay.
Just don't give him your address because he might. So that says Buck. Buck, was that his name?
His nickname,
It was Buck.
Toddless, is his name.
Okay.
Toddless, which is Todd's, I'm familiar with, but Toddless is what his real name
You might
is.
you got your phone. You might want to take a picture of that.
But they always call
Got your
him
phone?
Buck. Yeah.
Grab your phone. Take a picture of that. I'll keep gluing here. I'd take one with mine, but it's not gonna. I don't want to cut them off. Man, am I sliding this all over?
Yes, you are.
My goodness.
It's not glued on the back, is it?
Nope.
Let's go take a picture of the front then too.
All right. You got it.
So that way I would know what it goes to.
Perfect.
So if you ever index like you do at the Library of Congress or something, you got ways to keep things, keep track of it. Diana says she says, I love matted photos.
I don't do it a lot, but I do too.
Cindy Vasquez said, sorry, I joined a little late. What paper collection is that?
Oh, we can take care of
Graphic
that.
45.
Yeah, let me get the sheet.
B something. She'll show you here.
Well, maybe I will. Where'd it go?
Tammy says, happy birthday to her. I think I mean Gracie. That double
I got the
border with
small one.
that
Here it
pick
is.
is awesome, according to Sherry.
Graphic 45, let it be. And it comes with 2 sticker sheets and 2 sheets of all the paper that's there. I could get that off with some undo, but I think I'm just going to leave it there.
Cassandra says, hi, Linda and Lee. I just jumped on. I'm gonna watch the replay. Been busy packing, trying to get ready to move.
Ooh,
Got an offer on our house today,
fun.
but we don't have a house to go to.
Uh-oh,
Market slim pickings, so might have to live in our camper for a while.
that's not so bad. That looks crooked.
And I should remember where Cassandra is from. I've seen, I can't remember.
Okay, guys,
But it's good that you're able to sell your house.
now
And good luck on finding one.
we
Cindy
got,
said very pretty paper collection.
we
It's
got
very
some more
pretty
stuff.
and it's very busy.
Okay, we got some bling. This is Doodlebug. We got
Rochelle wants to know, where
spellbinders.
did you get that? I think they're asking about the paper.
The paper from my local scrapbook store, Scrapmania here in Cedar Rapids. You can get it by calling 319-377-9999 and she'll ship it to you just for what the shipping is. There's no fees or handling charges. And it comes with just the paper, and then it comes as a kit where it has the paper and the ephemera. And then they also have the small 8x8.
Wendy also just jumped on, says absolutely beautiful. You have to go back and watch the replay on it. And also she will be posting it, probably be tomorrow sometime, and she'll list all the bling she puts on it, all the templates she used, the paper, the burlap. And I've seen a lot of comments. They like that double matting. They thought that really made it
Awesome.
kind of snap.
We're gonna do this.
Sherry says she can't believe Gracie's here already.
I
Yeah,
know.
Not just a year. What is she? Almost 60 pounds now?
Uh-huh. Like
And
a pound away from
she's
60.
all muscle.
All away from 60 pounds. Okay, so there's that. And we got two kinds of bees. We got the itty bitty ones, and then we got these. Which do we want? I think I like these. And I got these at the store too.
I like the little ones with the black dot, like you got.
Yep.
But you gotta be careful on the black paper so that they don't get totally hidden. You got.
Oh, I won't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one right on the house by the flower. Put another one over here.
That one shows out a little better.
Put one up here. We have to do it in odds, so let's put one here. That's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put another one up here somewhere.
And Cindy says some people hesitate using graphic 45 because of the busy prints.
Yep. but-
Some of these people just joined. Can you grab that one that you did earlier?
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
It's nothing
So-
to do with the class, but this is one
Okay.
that she was working on.
So with graphic 45, sometimes you can get it to look like this. Like this kit was perfect. I mean, they had great prints in it. And sometimes it's really, really busy. So what you can do,
That's a different kid.
this is the cottage life is what this one is. And these are vintage photos. But what you can do is put a solid paper in between them or on top, like there. And you will take away some of that busyness. And if you notice this one, like I said earlier, the bold print is on the bottom. And then we built up not so bold at the top and then ended up with your solid at the top.
But
See, like this one, it goes the other way. You've got the least amount of pattern, a little bit more, quite a bit. And then we just kind of toned it down just a little bit with that. That makes sense?
go back to that other one there again. One of the things you mentioned earlier that I thought was important, they do get really busy and it's hard to get the contrast to separate from one to the other. So by using that solid layering that Linda does, she's able to make it stand out. But at the top there, you just did inking. You didn't do.
No, I didn't, just inked it is all I did.
Yeah, and it didn't stand out as much, but yet it blended okay. And as she said, you shouldn't get paranoid at just all the patterns.
Yeah.
But,
And then I am going to use
and Rochelle wanted to
This
know what's the
ephemera.
name of the store again?
Scrapmania. It's here in Cedar Rapids, 13,600 square feet of scrappy happiness. I lost one little green things here. Oh, it's around here somewhere.
There
No,
is a
they don't find it.
website and you
They
can
don't- they-
even call.
Yeah, you have to call because the website, you can't order from the website. But I'm gonna add these on here somehow, but you see how it kind of blends in? So I'm probably going to have to do a tag. You guys give me an idea. I'll probably do this on a tag and then stick that on. And this came on a Christmas present, believe it or not. It's got a little bee with a little string on it. So I'll probably put that in the hole of the tag. So, and I'll post this one tomorrow too. So I don't want to keep you girls too long.
Deborah had a question. Since she loves the paper, she wants to know, are you going to have this layout for sale?
No, you can copy it. If you have the templates, it's Abbey Road. Well, I'll put all the templates out. And it's Abbey Road and then Cedar Trails and then a pocket full of sunshine templates. My gosh, I can't get his little.
But you can always private message Linda
Yeah.
for any.
I mean, if you want me to make you one, I can. It's not a problem. But I usually don't sell my personal ones. I'm going to use this. But if you want one, the only thing is I wouldn't have this house. I'd have to look, see what we could find. But yeah, just message me. We'll work something out. We can do that. So these bees, the only thing is their antennas do not come off. So I have to go backtrack and get the antennas.
Cindy says beautiful example. I assume that was the other page that you showed.
Yep. Okay, so this is going to be my journal place. And I'm going to take these from Spellbinders. They're a little bit of like an olive green.
But they're
And on the
sparkly.
template, now I have teardrop jewels, but I think I'm going to use these. We're going to put the bigger ones like right there. And then we'll take the next size and put alongside of them. And that'll give us just enough little color there. So when I journal, I'll make it look
That
nice.
one you got a little close there, it looks like.
It's just your way you're looking at it. It's fine on this side. So, and then I'll doodle. You know me and my doodling. I like to do stitching work on the templates and stuff. So I'll probably do that. Any other questions you guys got? You're not going to be afraid to use Graphic 45 for your vintage photos, right? Use them for any. Just remember the little trick of the least amount of pattern up to a lot of patterns, or go the other way. Patterns, put solids in between and build it back up to the least amount of pattern. So that's all we got for you tonight, I think. Did we go through everything? I'm looking around. I think so. Oh, wait, I got to show you the other new thing I got. Let's see what I did
Another
with it.
trick up your sleeve.
It's not a trick. It's a little, here it is. Okay. These are just now coming out. Not everybody has them. I haven't used it yet. Anybody know what that is?
Piece of plastic.
Take a guess. Now it's not,
Suction cup.
it's a suction thing. It's not going to stick on this one because it's got a label on it, but it sticks on the bottom of your ink pads. So when you stamp your ink, you have something to hold on to and you don't have to hold this way because you don't get a good layer, a good flat.
Consistent layer.
Yes, they're consistent layering. With this, you do. And if you have arthritis, it's real rubbery. It works really good. And then this little tab is what you use to pull it off. It is sticky, but just like I said, the paper won't let it stick.
Sherry calls it an ink pad holder.
Okay, so it sticks. And then you just pull this to let it up. So, and the scrapbook store just got these in too. So
Stacy said it should work on the one you have there too.
it won't because of the paper on here. I don't know if it's because it's got too much ink on it or yeah, ink and label. I don't know. It won't stick on that one. I have to take the pad off. I mean, it'll stick on this side. See, I just got to get something that'll stick on because it's got too much stuff. But
Vicky said you completely changed her mind about Graphic 45 and she's been waiting or wanting to use the puppy paper.
ooh, yeah. Well, I know in our store they do a lot with books and the Graphic 45, but I've only made one book, three books. And I didn't use graphic 45 on any. No, I did. I used a C one. Years ago, there was a C with seashells. It was blue. It was a lot of blue. So, but anyway, yeah, don't be intimidated by any paper, guys. Just remember the rule that I taught you on how to layer it.
I do, and I got to carry it to the car when it's a box full.
Aw.
It's intimidating.
And then one more look at this one. And I'll do some doodle work on it. Got to do that.
Were you going to post that too?
Yes, I will post this one too. So I just did this one in like a matter of 10 minutes.
Maybe
10
15.
Oh, it wasn't long at all. It took me longer to mat the photos than it did the rest of this. Well, this took a little while to cut. That's the new one from the Sweet Life, the new template monthly kit. But just remember, put solids between them. If you don't like the way it meshes, put it in between and it'll turn out perfect every time.
And we're going to see some of the people, it sounds like, in Michigan
In May,
and possibly in August in Duluth.
Yep.
What state is that again?
Georgia.
There you go.
Georgia.
Make sure you're in the right state.
Yep. So I will post everything. You can keep commenting and if there's something that you want to know or
Private message if you
Yeah,
want to get something,
so-
reach out to Linda
and
anytime.
don't forget this. I haven't put this on yet either. But if you have one of those little templates hanging around, you need to use it. Get it out and use it. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. And I haven't signed up yet in April. They haven't put the list out yet. So as soon as it is, I'll try to get on in April. If you're in the Cedar Rapids area, though, I will be at the Scrapmania scrapbook store on April 14th for two double page layouts using this paper. On the 15th, I will be there doing 10 cards out of this and only a third. You only use a third of this for 10 cards. And then on the Saturday, the 16th, it's a stay and play. You can come and use all the templates free of charge. All you gotta do is buy your paper there at the store.
All I want to know the phone number for the store.
Yep,
Again.
319-377-9999. And she has a retreat house and she's doing a half price off that weekend for that during that time. So it's like $50. You can't even stay at your mom and dad's house for that. So anyway, and it's set up for cropping, so you can crop there when you're not with us. And Cedar Rapids is a beautiful town. So anyway,
I'm sorry, I keep saying August. I mean July. It's a month of our anniversary. It's in Duluth.
okay.
In fact, I think it's over the time of our anniversary, which is the 21st.
Ooh, so I can request you to take me out there.
Yeah, we go have some chicken and waffles.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. We really appreciate every one of you.
Said you sold my template, all my templates at a yard sale.
Uh-oh. Well, you better come and go with us to Michigan. Bring some paper. You can play with mine. All right, guys. We love every one of you. See you later.